Hey everyone, Dylan here. Something different. I'm having gameplay for the background of this video. I might do it with a few more videos because I did a YouTube poll and I asked y'all if I should have gameplay for the background for my videos. And most of you said yes, 90%, which I figured most of you would say yes. Who wouldn't say yes to background gameplay for a commentary video, but here you go. Anyways, Tash Peterson, or what I like to call Trash Peterson, has just made another video where she decided to go into a business, once again, and protest her horrible propaganda in a very horrible way. Now, if you hate animal rights activists, well, I can agree with you because they will call people the most outlandish stuff just for not being vegan. Which, Tash Peterson did in this video when she was doing this specific protest for animal lives. But the thing is, she went to the extent of calling people Nazis just because they weren't vegan. Now, in Tasha's video, she blatantly called non-vegans Nazis. She straight up said it. Never have I heard an animal rights activist, as bad as they are, just straight up call somebody or a group of people Nazis just because they're non-vegan. Like, if you've seen videos of them, as I have, then you will know that they called us the equivalent to a Nazi just because we're not vegan. But Tash Peterson seriously went to the extent of just straight up calling us a Nazi because we're non-vegan.
So Jack, it's just turn.
Yeah.
Turn straight to around the right corner.
Damn, this 360 camera is really trippy.
Yeah, just press the button.
Should we press? Oh.
Yeah. Step back.
Are you celebrating Christmas with a Holocaust? Non-human animals in the meat, dairy and egg and animal abusing industries are raped, enslaved, tortured, abused and murdered. This is the largest Holocaust in history, with 3 trillion animals brutally murdered every year for human food consumption.
A thing that we can all come together and collectively agree on, that we could think is genuinely disgusting, is that the fact that she's talking about these sexual actions happening to animals when there's literal children around. Like little kids who don't know any better, like literally underdeveloped kids. And some of those kids literally being like on their iPads watching Cocomelon. Like it's literally like a mall strip type area. Or like some kind of community center. And it's genuinely disgraceful at the fact that she's trying to relate animals in the animal farm industry to the actual Holocaust of a mass genocide of humans. No, animals are not the equivalent to humans, alright? You cannot relate an animal farm industry to a literal concentration camp. Honestly, trying to relate an animal farm to a concentration camp is just very disrespectful towards the victims of the Holocaust. Because you can't overall rate an animal's existence the same as a human being's. And no, that's not me discriminating against animals or hating animals. That's just facts. And I've had people in the comment section of my video that I had made on Tash saying that she was right, and there was some other guy by like the name of Vegan Cowboy trying to promote some animal rights activist stuff. Like, no matter how much you try to twist the narrative, no matter how much you try to make it relate, you cannot relate it to the Holocaust. You cannot relate an animal farm industry to a concentration camp. And yes, I do not like the stuff that goes down in animal farm industries. I think what they do is honestly very horrible. Such as the Butterball turkey situation where apparently, or allegedly, maybe, I think there was actually video of it, that workers of the farm were actually sexually assaulting the turkeys. Yeah, very weird stuff. So I do agree that the stuff that goes down in animal farm industries is disgusting. That doesn't change the fact that animals are still dying for our consumption, for us to live. That is just the circle of life. And if you don't like that, well then too bad, that's the truth. What I'm trying to say, overall, trying to relate an animal farm to a concentration camp is just a very disgraceful thing to do.
Listen to their screams! These are pigs inside carbon dioxide gas chambers! If you're not vegan, you're no different to a Nazi serial killer!
And there it is. Yeah, so supposedly people that consume any type of animal product, well, they're a serial killer. and a Nazi. I mean, where's the logic when it comes to her words? Like, what is she thinking when it comes to speaking this? Well, the thing is, just because we consume animal products, that doesn't mean we're killing the animal. We're just consuming its meat. And a thing for these animal rights activists, just because there's people on farms that milk cows or shear sheep, that does not mean they're abusing the animal or stealing its product. The thing is that cows need their udders milked at a certain point, or else there'll be too much of it, and it could get heavy and painful for them. And when it comes to sheep, they need their wool sheared at a certain point, or else there will be too much of it. There will be an excessive amount to the point where it can be very heavy for the sheep, and also they can overheat in it. So the things that these farmers do to these animals are quite literally benefiting the animal's health. But for you to go to the point to call somebody a straight up Nazi because they're non-vegan, you are a psychopath. You are a straight up narcissist. And Tash, since you're so unhappy with non-vegans, what makes you think that going into public yelling horrendous things while calling people certain things is gonna make a difference? Well, it isn't, because you doing these horrendous actions isn't gonna persuade people into becoming vegan. It isn't gonna convert people to veganism. They're just gonna think that you're an absolute lunatic, in which you are.
Non-vegans are no different to Nazis. If you're not vegan, you're an animal abuser. Watch Dominion on YouTube for the truth. Watch Dominion. Animals want to live.
It's a private property. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Can't do what?
It's a private property. Just
Okay, I will leave if you ask me to leave. Are you asking me to
Animal
leave?
abusers! Animal abuser! Animal abuser! Serial killer!
No different to a Nazi. You're supporting the largest Holocaust in history.
Like, geez, the thing I notice when it comes to these animal rights activists, if there's anything that goes against their narrative whatsoever, or if somebody has some form of disagreement, they will literally complain and whine about it. They think that their thoughts and opinions are more superior than others. Like, them calling people Nazis just because they're non-vegans just shows they're so out of touch from reality. Like, you have to have such a delusional mind to literally think people are the equivalent to a Nazi just because they eat animal products.
Animals want to live. Animals feel pain. Animals feel pain. If you're not vegan, you're an animal abusing Nazi. This is the largest Holocaust in history. You support this Holocaust. You have blood on your hands if you're not vegan. Stop supporting this Holocaust. You fucking animal abusers. Stop fucking laughing at their screams, you disgusting psychopathic assholes.
Now she's having delusions of people laughing at the animal's screams? Yes, woman, we can all think that it is sad. Yeah, I think it's sad too, and what I think goes down in these animal farm industries is messed up, but that's not gonna stop me from going to a restaurant and getting myself a cheeseburger. Yeah, you heard that right, folks. If you're not vegan, you're a Nazi. And also, you support animal abuse somehow. It's just crazy at the fact that genuine narcissists like this exist.
These animals are so innocent. Listen to them scream. What the fuck is wrong with you if you're laughing? You're a fucking psychopath. You smile because you have blood on your hands because you're a guilty piece of shit.
Like, literally everybody's looking at her as if she's psychotic. Even the dude next to her is covering his ears. Like, girl, genuinely, please, shut up. Nobody cares. You're only improving yourself to be stupid.
Listen to their screams. You have blood on your hands. This is a gas chamber. That's what you support if you're not vegan. Animals want to live just like us. Stop being psychopath animal abusers. Shit.
You're an animal abuser! You're an animal abuser!
You support a Holocaust. You are disgusting. You support the largest Holocaust in history. You'll never silence me. I will never shut up because you're psychopath animal abusers. You're all guilty and you have blood on your hands. Disgusting animal abusers. Listen to their screams. If you think I'm loud, listen to the screams of pigs inside carbon dioxide gas chambers because of you.
Yeah, so Tash Peterson seriously has the psychotic belief of non-vegans being the equivalent to a Nazi, an animal abuser, and also people that support the Holocaust. Tash Peterson, honestly Trash Peterson, is just an overall narcissist who very horribly protests the horrible propaganda. Instead of doing anything ethical, she just goes out to be a general douchebag. So yeah, that was just a very trash video from Trash Peterson. Anyways, if you enjoyed me going over this video, then you did. And as always, everybody, enjoy yourselves. Peace.